Yeah.
If I ever said I'm never scared, just know I mean it.
Hey, what is up guys? My name is Impact Osiah, and I'm bringing you yet another gameplay commentary over here on the Impact Nation channel. Today we have an insane gameplay, not one, not two, but a triple DNA bomb in Advanced Warfare by Impact Hardhat. I honestly don't understand how some people in this clan do it. Like, they're getting triple DNAs, doubles, singles even, really fast ones, and I can't even get one. Makes me sad, but good for them. So today's topic is, it's kind of a weird one, but I was trying to think of something to do for this commentary, because Arrays asked me to do one, and I was like, okay, well, I have to think of a topic now. I usually have trouble thinking of topics, but for some reason this one just came to me instantaneously. I'm going to talk about Pokemon. When I was a kid, one of the things I held dearest to my heart was Pokemon, for no particular reason, but just I think it was actually because my brothers started playing it, my older brothers, and I wanted to be like them. Obviously, in my opinion, every kid wants to be like their older brother, so they like idolize them and copy everything that they do. I know, unfortunately, now I understand the feeling of having a little brother, because it's annoying, but I deal with him. But so I wanted to be exactly like my older brothers, and at this time they were playing Pokemon. I don't remember which Pokemon it was, but they were playing Pokemon, and I remember I would steal my brother's DS in the middle of the night. Not in the middle of the night, like 10 o'clock when he had to go to bed because he had work the next day. And so I'd steal his DS and I would play on his thing, but I would never save it. I would just play on it, and I would like run around, and I would like run in the grass and just fight random Pokemon just to be able to play. And I would put it back before he woke up. And I thought that was like the highlight of my day. And eventually my brother figured it out, and he just came up to me and he asked me, and he was like, so have you been playing with my DS? And I was like, no, I have no idea what you're referring to. He was like, that's weird, because when I woke up this morning, it wasn't in the same place. And I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't, that's weird, that's really weird. And he's like, if you wanted to play with it, you could have asked me, and I would have said yes. And I was like, oh really, can I play with it? And he's like, no. And then it ended like that. But then eventually, after much begging to my father, for Christmas he got me a DS, and he bought me a couple Pokemon games. Still, I don't remember what games he bought me, but I remember spending countless and countless hours playing that, and not even trying to really win the game or beat the game, just catching all the Pokemon and giving them their like own little original name. And I guess that's where, like, I'm in love with names, like cool names. I think of random ones all the time, and I write them down on my phone. But that's like when I first started that, because every single Pokemon I would catch, even if I had two Pidgeys, they would both be named something different. And every single Pokemon in my box was different. And I just remember I was playing Emerald, okay? I had Rayquaza, the legendary Pokemon. And I was just going around in places, like I was like Googling where certain Pokemon were, because I was trying to fill up my Pokédex. And I would go to that place on Rayquaza, like fly him, and then I would just destroy everyone. Like I would be catching like level 3s and level 4s with like Great Balls because I just didn't have that Pokemon. And that's how much I strive to get all the Pokemon. I mean, the slogan is gotta catch them all, but that doesn't mean I have to take it that literally. Like, jeez. Yeah, so that was a little that was kind of random. If you're not into Pokemon, or if you never played it as a kid, you're gonna have no idea what I'm talking about. But honestly, in my opinion, or not in my opinion, but I think everybody played Pokemon as a kid. And if you didn't, you're kind of like, you're out of it. I mean, it was kind of lame, because it was like, well, it still is pretty lame, because it was like Pokemon, and it was a game, and games weren't really cool back then unless they were on like the Xbox or the PS2. But to me, the Pokemon was amazing. So yeah, that was the video. There's still, I think, a minute and a half left. this gameplay is just crazy. Yet again, big shout out to Impact Hardhat. So my channel and his channel will be in the description. Make sure to subscribe to both of us, and also subscribe to Impact Nation if you have not already. My name has been Ozaya. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. If not, I understand. I hope you have a great day. Peace.
Say no, you'll never break me down. Typical rapper, that's something I ain't. Give up on the dream, that's something I can't. Well, everybody seems to focus on the negatives. I'm busy chasing my dreams, trying to lend someone a helping hand. Damn, for that of love almost last week. So now I question if it's love that we actually seek. Or maybe it's just the pain that we bear, cause all we really want in life is just a story to share. Now, people judging by some tattoos. It's funny, cause they ain't never walked in their shoes. Yet, they seem to be claiming perfection. Well, what's perfection to someone who's only seen one point of view? Damn, I think I'm thinking too much. Honestly, I think I'm missing your touch. Cause ever since you left my side, I feel a part of me die. But I know it's best to just move on and find the good in goodbye. Find the good in goodbye. And we sing it like no, you'll never break me down. I say no, you'll never break me down. And you won't ever break me down. I sang no, you'll never break me down.